Well, welcome back. I have no idea how I got my franchise into this buggy state, but whenever I go to practice mode, it now loads up a football game in a weird way. It happened, I think, whenever I took control of the Bears. And ever since then, whenever I click on practice, for example, it brings up the Bears. It says use at your own risk, so oh well, I must have slightly corrupted my franchise file. Maybe at some point it will be uncorrupted. These things happen. Maybe I can select to manage the Bears again, and that could fix some of the weirdness I get when I go to practice. And it says the Bears right there, but if you look at it, look at the playbooks. They'll come up here. These aren't playbooks I picked. And then the game loads, and it's actually like the Pro Bowl. Anyway, it's time to begin the off season. Nobody cares about the Pro Bowl. And yeah, let's advance to the owner off-season mode. Did I lose any coaches? Joe Gibbs. Yeah, he had a real terrible run in Green Bay. All right, let's see our staff. I got a head coach. Wait, has he been my head coach this whole time? Did I promote him and I didn't know it? I think I did and I didn't know it. So I'm not exactly sure how Ken Weisenhurst became my head coach because I'm sure I hired him as my offensive coordinator. He does not have Marty Schottenheimer's great motivation. I mean, that was something that was really good. Let's look at our coaching options then. Oh yeah, I got to re-sign Marty Schottenheimer. How did Ken Weisenhurst become my head coach? That's what I don't get. Ken Weisenhurst was hired as my offensive coordinator. So this just makes me mad, to be honest. Weisenhurst, you are out. I am hiring Mike Martz to be an OC. No, you cannot be head coach. Is he only an a head coach? Mike Sherman. I wish this could tell me like who would willingly be an offensive coordinator. Come on. But Zach Thomas is getting hired? Holy shit. Ugh. And they're hiring Zach Thomas to be a head coach. I don't think I can compete with that, you know? So he obviously came a long way while he was in Dallas. Yeah, this guy looks pretty good with his motivation. Also really good. All these guys just want to be head coaches. You fools, not everyone could be a head coach. Derek Brooks. I mean, my defensive backs are pretty good. I mean, I have pretty good defense as it is. At this point, I'm just like, can I hire a defensive coordinator, please? All right. I'm in the fortunate position of having a very good secondary, but it would be nice if he was a little bit better. Oh, well. Who's my best O-line option? Art Shell. Will you finally work as an offensive coordinator? No. This guy has an 86 offensive line, but his offense is only 68. This guy I would love. I mean, he was the offensive coordinator for Chicago, but I guess I could never tell when, well, for what reason they might be. Well, this guy's just mediocre across the board, right? Does he have good motivation? He has a. I'm sorry, that's a 67 motivation. I thought it was 87. So no. Norv Turner. What's his first name? Starts with an R? He's probably underrated by this. What's his motivation? I would love to get him as an offensive coordinator. No? Yeah, I wish this could tell me, like, who is willing to be an offensive coordinator. Steve McNair. I could use some of that. You have good motivation? It's kind of mediocre, 71. Cam Cameron. This guy's legit. I'm going to have to outbid the Seahawks. I can do that. I actually have no idea how much money I have for this. So I got rid of Ken Weisenhurst because I have no idea how that dude became my head coach. I did not expect an internal promotion like that. And his motivation was too low. With his motivation at higher, like this guy here has an 83. So sorry, Ken. That's how you ended up back out here. And now you're going to be an offensive coordinator in Tampa Bay. I'm sure he's good. He'll cancel. Okay, so now we're back to the off-season schedule. Yeah, we're going to sign a training staff. Pretty much try to get the best one I can every time. So recovery and prevention and knowledge. Those are the three things. All right, well, it doesn't get much better in prevention, does it? 94. There's a 98, but then you have like an 81 recovery. You obviously want the best of all. And the other thing is that knowledge, and I think some of this can like increase your ability, your player's stamina. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. In the off season. All right, so we're good. How can my fan support be anything less than 100? Good gosh. All right, let's see who all retired. Walter Jones, yeah, long-time great left tackle. Jonathan Ogden, another great left tackle. So these, it's not an, Peyton Manning in 2012. I guess that might be realistic-ish. Man, these two great left tackles were still great left tackles until they were 39 each. So that tells you that in this video game, you can have your left tackles playing a damn long time. Keith Bullock. Hard for me to believe that any player that's rated in the 90s retires, but man, there goes a big opponent of mine, Plaxico Burress and Joey Porter. Joey Porter had left Philadelphia, I see. Do not miss him. Delius Thomas. Greg Ellis retired. He was playing for the Chargers. Still an 88 overall. Man. He was a really good player. Loved having him on my team. He had 7 sacks last year. That dude should still be playing. Come on. Brian Westbrook. Definitely a long-time nemesis. Flozell Adams finally decides to retire. You can't really make out that logo in the background. I think I played him this year, so I think he might play for like the Falcons or something. It was a rough team to play for. But I got a hell of a draft pick for him. Dickie Spikes. He had a TV show. That was pretty fun for a while. I had Kyle Turley on my team for a little while. So one thing that's unrealistic is just how many 37-year-old players are in the NFL. Like, is this the year they turn 37 and they're retiring? Is that the case? Travis Henry. All right. Anybody from Dallas? Okay. No pre-June cuts needed. What are my team salaries looking like? What is this? Restricted free agents. None of these guys particularly interesting me. Yeah. This guy's been at the back of my roster for a while. He does special team stuff. Let's see what our team salary situation is. Hopefully it's not terrible. What the fuck? I mean, isn't that cap room astronomical? How did it become 80 million? I don't know how I have so much cap room. I mean, let me look at another team. Oh my God, they have 56 million in cap room. Without Peyton Manning, it's no surprise they have cap room, but it might be a year to trim the cap because this is a huge number. This cap room is just makes free agency and other stuff uninteresting because, I mean, look at this. All the teams have like huge. I mean, it was not that long ago I took the salary cap and made it 65 million. And but now the salary cap is so astronomical. Players don't even fill it up. They don't even ask for enough money. So right now, if I brought the cap down like 25 million, only a couple teams would even notice. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I mean, this is just ridiculous. There's nothing. Salary cap becomes less interesting when you have a huge amount of cap room on all these teams because they're not having to bid against each other. Their players aren't asking for enough money. All right, the Jets, they got a problem. Who's their quarterback right now? He's pretty good. So they brought it down by 15 million. I could hurt the Jets. Lions, 40. Maybe I'll just do the Jets some favors. I mean, 25 million. Oh my God, what? How do the Patriots have 75 million in cap room? Now, maybe something's going to happen in free agency. Maybe. We're going to see. Let's go take a look at what all is in free agency. And then let's see if we need to bring the cap down, get a bunch of players cut, possibly. Saints have an issue. Sure, how to handle this. All right, so I also have a stupendous number of draft picks, if I recall. 2 first-round picks, 4 second-round picks. That's expensive. Oh gosh, what to do with the salary cap situation? All right, let's go back. Let's go off-season schedule, menu, file. We're gonna save here. I'm gonna delete this, just clutter. At this point, it's clutter. Clutter! Okay, here we're gonna save another backup. Dune. Okay, we're gonna go back to this franchise editor. All right, and now you can see that astronomical salary cap. And my first thought was, let's bring it down to 165 million. Am I the team that has the worst penalty financially? Like, I should check that out. 165, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, that's really like a drop in the bucket. I feel like it's like nothing. Some of these teams, like the freaking Patriots, had $80 million in salary cap, and basically, I mean, maybe I should wait and see. Let's see how this plans out in free agency real quick. Let me see, like, maybe there's a lot more talent on the market, and that's why there is not more going on. Yeah, I wasn't going to offer these guys. I see. All these contracts expired. Yes. I'm going to keep this guy as best I can. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'll even give you 7 years. I think it'll be cheap. It'll be cheap most of that. And I think at the end, wait, 27 years? Okay, that includes like 32, 33 years, so that's probably pretty good to do that. He's probably pretty good trade bait in the last year of that, to be honest. Just trying to lower those cap numbers. I'm trying to lower these cap numbers even while I'm like, wow, the cap's so astronomical. First, I gotta give teams a chance to sign these players with expiring contracts before I go lowering the salary cap. I think I might regret my choice if I don't. I realize we actually have no money. Oops. Keep the bonus high. Wow. Pretty flexible. And I've dropped like almost $1.5 million after year 7. Probably just need to, yeah, there we go. What was the magic number? Okay. That's a good contract. Dude made some clutch plays for me. Yes. Definitely keeping the kicker. I keep doing them on 1 year con. Let's do 2, sure. Maybe make you just slightly cheaper. But the main issue being your veteran kickers are extremely, experienced, and they get all these bonuses for strength and stuff. Oh, this guy had a super clutch play. Enjoyed him in that playoff game, but I go let him go. I'm going to keep Ayadel for another year or two. I'll keep him on 2 years. No, I'll keep him on 1 year. There's really not much way to lower that. He's an icon. I do get a lot of benefits from having icons on my team. Middle linebackers don't suffer from speed loss. It's like not as detrimental to them. I definitely need to keep my one like offensive icon player around. He won't be around forever. How do I want to stagger this signing bonus? That's good enough. And I'm going to let Julius Jones go. Shoot, no I'm not. I'm going to sign him the 1 year deal. And he's old. He's old, but that icon status, the team mentor, he's a captain or something like that. He's at a position where I have a young player where his icon status can be very influential, beneficial. And I need icons on my offense in general. Okay, Jeremy Bloom. He still got the speed. I think he got it for another couple years. I'm just going to go year to year. See if I can lower this a bit. Okay, I got a lot of rookies that I'm going to draft. And there's going to be a lot of competition on the roster, isn't there? I might have to cut some good players. I mostly want to see about, I don't know, I'm probably going to focus on offensive lineman stuff in the draft. T-New, man, what to do about you? Okay, I can't sign you. I love T-New. I'm going to let him hit free agency because with his speed and acceleration, I almost never go below 90 on the speed stuff. It's important to me and my team. This guy's has he not benefited at all from his overall hasn't changed? I'm just kind of like wondering what the WTF, bro. Has your awareness not gone up at all? He has good awareness. I don't see why his overall is only stuck at 80. All right, I'm letting Teenu though go, and I'm letting Darren Sproles go. And the problem is now I gotta really actually get a good third cornerback here, or develop one. I might have one in the pipeline that's pretty good actually, because you always want 3 cornerbacks rated in the 90s. I only have 2. Now it is Davin Hawley and James Doe. Chris Houston has a chance now. His awareness has grown to make him relevant. But I'd like to have like a second round, first round pick kind of talent coming in too. Someone that can really start pushing for the top 2 spots and be ready to be the 3rd, 4th cornerback. DeMarcus Ware, man, it's going to be hard to replace him when he gets older. All right, what am I doing? Back. Looking at free agents. Okay, what are the cornerbacks? This guy's 30. 35. All right, we'll advance one day. Wanted to see the kind of money they were throwing around, huh? That's pretty good money. What the fuck is up with this guy? I mean, how could this guy be a free agent? And how come no one offered him? I wish it would say his history. Where is that? This guy's played a lot. It even has a star next to him. I like that Dean wants a successful team, great team. I do have a quarterback already. I am really curious about where he could go. How could anyone not be offering that dude? Are there just so many good quarterbacks out there? Oh man. Let's advance another day. But that's just crazy. Oh, let me see here. There's this one interface. What does it? Which one is it? Team info? No. No. I found some interface the other day that had like the average of my position groups listed. And I found that pretty informative. I don't remember how to find it. Updates, weekly or yearly, Pro Bowl, no. Alright, forget it. I just want to know who is not signing this quarterback. I mean, seriously. Does everyone have a quarterback? I know they do. Bengals, come on. They got Carson Palmer. He's going to be there a while. Everyone has like a developmental quarterback, I guess, that they think is like going to be the shit. Charlie Fry. What reality is... Okay, whatever. There's like too many good quarterbacks. Falcons don't have a quarterback. Okay, I gotta intervene. Oh, maybe Dean was playing for the Falcons and refused to re-sign with them. They had a good quarterback. I remember that. All right, I'm dying to know what happens to Dean. Come on. Somebody's got to sign this, buddy. Oh, I'm just dying here. Why? There's literally too many good quarterbacks, except for the fact that they don't even have one in Atlanta. They can't, no one wants to be there, I guess. Okay, the Seahawks. This is a team that should sign that guy. This team also. Oh, I finally got an offer. No, that's a kicker. Dang. Alright, just advance all the days. Dean Wilson, no offers? Okay, now they can't sign a guy until after the draft. That's just so weird. That's just like last year when I picked up my quarterback after the draft. Like, there's too many quarterbacks with too many good traits floating around the NFL to the point where the game minimizes their value. Okay, after all the weird stuff, I'm just going to go straight to the draft. After the things I've struggled with, trying to evaluate players. Alright, let's see your bench presses.
Now on the clock, the Oakland Raiders.
Alright, we're going to go fast. I got a lot of draft picks, don't I? Alright, let's go to the
Dallas
All Award.
now on the clock.
And it's a rejected pick. Sort by that. Good Lord, I could get a top 5 quarterback. What makes a top 10 safety? Strong safety. £165? That's not real in football. You would die. Well, I normally don't try to do this, but maybe I could trade down. Get one of these cornerbacks. Maybe I need to tap the brakes. Let me go back to the off-season schedule for a second. Let's go over here. Let's go, let's load that alternative drafting tool that is useful for scouting. Madden. So this one, you can do a... I'm not really going to run the draft through this. I've never been able to have it finish. But at least it can tell me about the draft class. Yes, I want to continue. So I'm going to look at cornerbacks. I guess no position's safe, but... Okay, so let's set to hours 5. any position with at least a third-round pick. So now I still have 460 hours left, of which I basically don't care. So that would be 8 more. All right, set any projection, any centers. It would be great to have like super strong center. Well, I do have a super strong center now. But speed at guard. Let's make sure these are all set to 5 again. 510 hours, so I overshot it. I really don't want to take a tight end. Okay. I'll give you back 2 hours. Hit my 500. All right, now we're ready to advance to the next scouting stage. And now my scouts become more accurate in their assessment of their skills. And as you see, like if you look at specifically guards or tackles or something, this estimates that they have an A- pass blocking. That's pretty good. I don't exactly know what the A+ translates to. I mean, it means they have a better pass block than their peers, but I don't know if that means they have like a 95 or an 85. What makes this guy not terribly high rated as a projection? He's a good bench, good vertical. 40 times fine. He is short as offensive linemen go, but I don't know if the game really cares. Okay, so right now they're all set. They're all already set, and it's pretty much what I want. What I mean is that you see how I already set like left tackle. This guy's going to get 5 hours. They're already set to also have one more set. You assign a total of 1,000 hours. We'll advance to the next scouting stage. So this would be a chance for me to be like, no, quit investigating that guy or this guy. The more hours I put on a player too, the more my knowledge of their skills improves. So then we have this hour grade, which is something I like having. My own team's model of the draft. Now I do find like well, because I investigated everyone in the top, like basically 120 draft positions, or maybe it's just top 90, I think it's probably a pretty good estimate. But you got to worry about these guys that sneak in here like this. He had no hours assigned to him, and you think for some reason this guy is now a top 10 draft pick? He has a super high Wonderlic though as those go. Great bench. Good shuttle. Maybe that is a pretty good guy. Pretty good left tackle prospect. All right, so this would actually be now where we could advance to the draft as we were doing this. But this is suggesting a guy named Rodney Hughes. Powerful, quality left tackle. And several quarterbacks that it just loves. What are quarterback skills? Accuracy, power. There's a lot of power arm stuff out here. This guy's their best cornerback. What this says. Not a great draft for cornerbacks. All right. Man, I got some quality defensive players already. None of these linebackers really slot in. Man, I wish I could get DeMarcus Ware in the draft again. I'm picking 5th overall. You should be able to find a DeMarcus Ware-like player. Let's go back to the draft.
Now
All right, so who's available?
Dallas Cowboys.
Who are these people? Kind of an unfortunate draft in that a lot of the guys that I want are much lower in their draft position than I would want to take them. This is kind of a mediocre draft. That's kind of what my opinion is. This guy, Rashard Bryant. Good speed. Good bench. Look over here. What are they saying about middle linebackers? They say he's a top 10, but we say he's a 3rd rounder. Why? Well, he's not that fast as far as 40 times go. His shuttle's pretty good, but this Sidney McPherson guy does have a better shuttle. That tells you about agility. He has this Wonderlic score, but he can't catch. Few players can. Wouldn't sweat that. I wonder why this guy would be like our grade, a 1st round pick, but his tackling B. I mean, this guy has some good stuff. I don't understand why they're not so high on him. Well, I have some old linebackers. I got one young guy that is really promising. The underachiever, though. All right, and then what does this draft board say about him? Honestly, Higgins player. He's not even like on the top of this list. All right. I wish I knew. Let's see here. Done.
Now on the clock, the Dallas Cowboys.
No.
Dallas is now on the clock.
Okay. Maybe I could trade back with like the Buccaneers. Let's see here. What else do the Buccaneers have? That's an asset. I mean, maybe I don't need to trade back, but maybe I should trade up. I have so many second round picks. Are there a lot of good second round picks still available?
Now on the
Second round
clock, the
cornerbacks,
Dallas
especially.
Cowboys.
You can get good players in the second, but you see they pick up pretty quickly. Okay, so I was looking at Tampa Bay. Let's just see what I can do. See what I can talk to them about. Okay, I'm mostly in favor of this because I'm not a huge fan of the players. Wait, what? Okay, let me let me back up here. I need more from you guys. Not your second round pick, but your third. You wouldn't take that one? Or you would take that one? Crap. I'm like trying to unload draft picks at this point. Alright, I insultingly moved down. But there's just like a big bunch of offensive talent at the top of the draft board, and not even interested in a strong safety, although that 4.3 speed at strong safety is very intriguing. If that guy falls, I'll pick him up. No.
Cleveland is now on the clock.
Okay, let's just go fast. Get to it. Decline.
Now on the clock.
Alright, now the Cowboys are picking again, huh? So that strong safety is still there? No, that's a different. The other strong safety was a top 10, right? Is it mentioned down here? They don't have the draft recap yet.
Dallas is now on the clock.
So now I traded down. I feel more comfortable taking a cornerback. All right, Robinson. Skinny Robinson. 165 pounds. Gonna die on the football field weighing 165 pounds. Oh, crap. Doctor gives him a D. Our draft board says he's not that good. All right, Jesse McCarthy. Any of these guys around? Jesse McCarthy, Chris Strong, Chris. Okay, these guys are both here. Okay, C. Strong, J. McCarthy. Okay, my scouts love this guy. He's got good size. Not that size really matters, but this Langham guy. Was McCaffrey one of the options? McCaffrey, Strong, Longham. All right, Jesse McCaffrey, Chris Strong, or Langham. Oh, I didn't realize they'd all be there. I mean, I guess I just said that to myself, but it's 24, 21. All right, we're going to take this guy. He's a little bit faster than everyone. Same size advantage. He's 21, so he'll be around longer. Ah, hell, I'll accept the trade. I have too many draft picks. Don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay.
Dallas
I don't normally accept those, but I was feeling frisky. Okay, I just took a cornerback, and he's a good player, I think. Man, these just defenders. These are not. These guys aren't playing the positions I want to draft. Is the issue. You bums, play draft positions I want. Okay, middle linebacker. Coverage. That's something I like to read. I'm gonna draft you. Well, let me check my my scouts before they call me a bum for drafting a bum. Sidney McPherson, Benson. Let me see, who's this guy? Jay Wilson. I didn't scout him at all. I don't know why the game evaluated him in this as a 3rd and 4th round kind of talent. That's kind of weird. Yeah, this Danny Wilson's actually a pretty good prospect. Especially the Wonderlic tells you that his awareness should accelerate pretty quickly. I don't know. I think he's got the tools. Any more young people coming into that position? Shoot, do I want 3 first-round picks? I wish I could see who's available to draft, you know? Well, I will accept the trade because I have too many draft picks. That's simply what the case is. Why do I have so much talent? Alright, I'm going to regret this, but I'm taking another cornerback. My regret will be that I can't start them all. Alright. Good lord. I'll just accept it. At this point, I'm drunk on power. No one can stop me. None dare challenge my omnipotence. This guy has the stupid highest 40 time I've ever seen from like a linebacker. H. Alexander and Jay Henson. See, I like speed at my outside linebacker positions. I often blitz with them. Speed is pretty important. So is your agility and your ability to get around the edge. They got H. Alexander and Jay Henson. Now, what I like about H. Alexander, again, in this model, he has a better 40 time than over here. He's also heavier in the in Madden for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Either way, I think both of these guys look pretty good. Especially because I don't think I have depth of note at all behind DeMarcus Ware. So let's just go with the guy that, man, that agility does seem legit. The 220 pounds just seems laughable. Yeah, sure.
Dallas is now on
I
the
draft
clock.
so many players these days. I just like, I have too many. Let me get rid of them. This guy, does he bench? He doesn't bench. Does this guy bench? He does. Is he 40? I'm gonna go with this guy. He has just a faster 40 time. And this guy has a hell of a shuttle. This shuttle tells you maybe he can move around the trash. And he's enormous. Let's draft him. Well, let's see what my scouts have to say. These are guards. Okay, these are all guards. Let's look at offensive guards. Our grade. Mo Lewis. Dion Mays. Emmett Hudson. O.J. Williams. Where's the bench? Okay, these guys have plenty of lifting power. At least at the top of the draft they did. Alright, so what kind of guys am I looking at? We got like R. Tucker, K. Williams, E. Hudson, G. Hackett. Alright, my scouts do not like this guy very much. Bench is okay. Where's the shuttle in 40? I'm kind of looking for guards who are fast to a degree so they can get out and pull. O.J. Williams? How many guys in corn can there be? Okay, so there's a K. Williams. Looks like O.J. Williams probably already drafted. Alright, E. Hudson, I'm drafting you.
Now on the clock, the Dallas Cowboys.
Alright, now we're in the 5th round. I doubt I have any team needs. I need to get a free safety and a halfback. Okay.
Now on the clock, the Dallas Cowboys.
There's no 5th round free safety evaluated. I don't believe that. That's not. I mean, these are the slow. I'm not gonna waste a draft. Okay, these are halfbacks. So what guy has a weirdly fast shuttle for such a slow 40? And he didn't go to Texas, so I can draft him. All right, now I gotta find a free safety. All right, so who are these guys? Now I don't have too many dudes. That's a nice change. I was worried. I mean, not worried. It's just I have like a pretty full 15 million. I have a pretty full roster. It was going to be hard to keep loading up on talent to like, because I had like 20 draft picks, or I had 10, 4 of which were 2nd round picks. So now I just have 3 first round picks. I actually traded down in the 1st round. Ooh, that's a big price tag. Oh, this will take a while. Negotiating by scrolling my mouse. Yeah, I think this guy, well, as high up in the draft as this guy was, he probably is going to be a very, very valuable cornerback. And he'll get there really quickly, too, because I have so many icons on defense. Yeah, I mean, that's explosive acceleration and really, really top end speed. So he'll be kind of my new Terrence Newman. This guy's about the size of Micah Parsons. That'd be pretty awesome if he had similar speed attributes. Scrolling down. There we go. Okay, that's your magic threshold. Oh my god, this guy's slow. He had like a 4.440. I don't entirely get it. His awareness is there. I mean, he's already slower than the starters. K. Phillips is way better. This guy does not deserve like 10 million in year 5. What the fuck? Bottom of the first. Well, I guess that's a year 5 first round contract. Sure. You know what? I'm going to give you a pass. At 89, till you start slowing down, that won't kill you. Maybe I shouldn't be so generous with my freaking signing bonuses when I'm like, I signed that middle linebacker, and then I'm like, you're so slow. And now I'm thinking like, man, maybe I don't want to keep you for 5 years. But you'll probably actually be pretty good at the spot. Not as good as Brady James and Ekanadel, but they'll be good for a while. All right. I'm only giving you 3 years. Figure out if I want you. Those are good Anthony Spencer-like numbers. I mean, that can definitely get work done at outside linebacker, but it's also not DeMarcus Ware, who had like a 99 acceleration. I don't know what they put DeMarcus Ware's acceleration when he came out, but my eternal search for my next DeMarcus Ware will have to continue. Whatever. That's actually a really good run block to start off with. The agility is acceptable. I wish I would mention his speed, but at least it's not in the 40s. On the agility, that is. What was his overall? Did it have it? Man, they just hate my draft every time, don't they? Everyone gets an A, except for I didn't get an F overall. So, go fuck yourself, you shitty draft experts. Who's the real draft expert? Huh? Whoa, aren't you glad I didn't just sign like 12 million people? I gotta sign a free safety still. What is my team salary position? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to clear my penalties. Oh no. Or something. I want to have my cake and eat it, plur. So I was like talking a lot of smack about how much cap room I had. It turns out I didn't know anything about what I was talking about. Shoot. Time to trade you, buddy. Can I trade you for a draft pick? No. Oh. I don't need 2 halfbacks. Come on. Oh, my roster's at its max, too. I still need a halfback and free safety. I got 6 guards. 7 cornerbacks. Let me take a look at my cornerbacks, actually. Because I remember looking at one of them thinking, that guy might be a safety in disguise. You. Need you to play free safety this year. Okay, what is your overall? I don't. I wish to continue. F Bender overall 78. Tackle 53. Tackle 55. 56. Speed acceleration. See, this guy could be a cornerback if I give him enough time to accelerate his awareness. This guy I would never be too excited about playing cornerback because of his acceleration. But let's make you my new free safety. He had like a 74, I think. Let's see if he gets any better as a free safety. 75. He's 1 point better. This guy, I cannot let this guy walk. So that took care of free safety position. And now I need to find a way to sign this guy so I can have my last halfback. And then I can trade Leonard Davis. I want my cake, and I want to eat it now. I want to eat my cake now. This guy's already an 81. That's good. I mean, he's not DeMarcus Ware, but he is pretty good. It's this acceleration, but still, that's really good acceleration. You see how DeMarcus Ware is just a little bit better in a lot of ways. Like, of course, he's better in awareness. He's a veteran, right? But the acceleration, speed. This guy's good hands. He has enough speed with these 85, 84 acceleration, speed, agility. This guy's definitely enough to. He's not Ware, but he's a good pass rush threat on the edge. Ware is 31. It's important. Okay. Okay. What are you doing to get $2 million? I have a rookie the same age as you. But he's already an 83. That's what? They just come in rated at 83? Okay. Man, I am actually loaded with talent. Like, even my backups are like guys that are really, really good. Look at this guy. I would cut this guy, I think, but I need 3 defensive tackles, right? Yeah, I need 3. Pretty sure I need 4 defensive ends. How many left tackles? 3 left tackles? I don't need 3. Man, when I signed this guy, I was desperate for strength. But he's definitely got it. There's more competition at guard, though. So I've had this guy for like 2 seasons. Was this guy that afterthought in a trade or something? I got a ton of guards. So who's this dude? I don't know. I just floated this guy for some reason. I don't remember why. Goodbye. Same is true over here at left guard. I definitely have some good young talent. I have some good old talent too. I'm going to trade Leonard Davis and then sign a guard, something like that. I won with this guy starting at the Super Bowl. So he's definitely got the tools. And then when I trade Leonard Davis, I'll get a lot of money back and be able to. And he only has 1 year left, so it's not like I'll have to eat a huge portion of the signing bonus. I don't think this running back is going to be very good, but I need a guy on the bottom of the roster. He's slow. I mean, so slow. And 80 is one of the slowest I've ever seen. For him to even be mediocre, he better have incredible strength. Oh, that strength is not even as strong as Terrell Owens. This guy's clearly not someone I'm going to be trying to make to use, but they'll be fine, like behind Julius Jones and behind I forget his name, but he's my real superpower guy. Now Derek Brooks or this guy Bobby Brooks. How the hell would they list Julius Jones as whatever back? Okay, let's go. Now are we free agent signings? Drew Brees is now on the. Whoa, Drew Brees not on the Saints, and Wilson's still out there. And Wilson's even got the little star. Former first-round pick Scott McFarland is on the. Dude, it's a bloodbath out here. There's a lot of pretty. Oh, I'm looking only at quarterbacks, but still, these are like good quarterbacks just to even be listed in 79. Leonard Little. Alright, let's see how this goes. If no one picks up this D. Wilson, we might have to make something happen. Let's see who all gets all the contracts. Drew Brees got a big contract from Miami. I cannot believe the insanity. I don't have any money though, right? I have $1.4 million. I'm sorry, guy. I don't have $6 million. What does this guy want? Or maybe he thinks he wouldn't get a job opportunity in Dallas. But I can't understand why he doesn't have a job opportunity right now. Okay, D. Wilson. Indianapolis. Oh, that's right. And Peyton Manning retired. So this dude could be stepping into like a really sweet situation. I'm curious who the Colts quarterback currently is slated to be. Because that was just, I mean, a 91 overall quarterback sitting in free agency like that, that's ridiculous. Okay, this guy is a promising quarterback, and they finally were like, hey, you get your chance to start. He has good awareness, but that throwing accuracy is really bad, and they only have one quarterback on their roster. That is not allowed. I think I played that guy in the playoffs. Wasn't he carrying the ball? Oh, well. All right, so reorder depth charts. What the fuck? I mean, I expect Aaron Rodgers to be on my depth chart, please. And I want to start Bobby Brooks. That's okay. I'm going to let you guys fist fight. Decide who starts over there. I'm going to trade Leonard Davis pretty soon. That guy's still just an 80? What would he need to be higher? Well, that was a very exciting draft. We helped restock some real talent, get some real talent coming in here that might replace some of our aging linebackers. Definitely say that I strengthened my linebacker group through that draft. And my cornerback group got two first-round picks that come in that are already mid-80 players. It's kind of actually crazy how much depth I have there. But I need a third guy to step up and become a 90, an overall 90s player, because you need 3 dudes in the 90s. And then the computer gets scared. Gets scared of you. You betcha. And this Ed Sawyer has great speed. Oh, that's right. He was my my cornerback, right? Just made him a free safety recently. All right. Let's go to the next season. Okay, and so with that, we're going to save. File save. One thing I want to check on, now that we progress from here into the training camp, right? Did anything change on my overall ratings? No, K. Phillips is still an 80. How did I end up with 5 of these guys? Okay, rookie. This dude that I traded for, I kind of forgot about this dude. I mean, I didn't forget about him. He's actually got good speed, good awareness. I wonder why he's only a 79. He's actually a pretty good prospect. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we'll wrap up this episode. Have a fine evening.